Coming up, we'll see Dak Prescott. He's going to have to air it out playing this week. It's the Cowboys and the 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last two seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his third season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think two things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
A second down throw here for Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. Here's 3rd and 7. So Kittle comes in motion. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
To return, it is Turpin. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
There aren't many quarterbacks in this league who come under the microscope as often as this guy does. I mean, he isn't perfect by any means, but you can certainly do a lot worse than having him lined up as your guy leading your offense. He has the athleticism to bail himself out of bad situations, but also the arm talent to make every throw on the field. So as long as he protects the ball, that's been the biggest thing in his career. If he can do that, man, he's as good as they come in this league.
2nd and a yard.
Yeah, here we go.
Again, here's Zeke. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. When you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll try and play with some pace early on. On third down, Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now Dowdle. And the Cowboys are gonna have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was gonna score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in the Bay Area after this. From the 1, second and goal. Yeah, here we go. Prescott now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now Prescott. He's got it at the 3. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up fourth and goal.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
So on a critical fourth down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells outs to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense, staying true to their assignments. Playing
a big hole. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. strength all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. There we go! They'll stick with Elliott. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's Zeke. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Play action now. Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Hand off here to Zeke. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Prescott. That's complete to Elliott. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 41 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy to the Alabama man, Cameron Latu. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26. First and 10 for Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. I fumbled the football. The Cowboys have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! 26! 26!
They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Here's a second and 12. To throw is Prescott. On a blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Third and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And now it's fourth down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's highly efficient route.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs. So Kittle comes in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. From the end zone, here's Kevontae Turpin. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Matthew Stafford, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we head east to the land to check on the Brownies at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, strong in the victory as his guys up their mark to 6-2 on the year. And finally, on Monday Night Football, a good blue-collar matchup. Giants and Steelers from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. The Niners got a fine performance in the first half from one of their leaders, Brock Purdy. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
Yeah, here we go.
On the give, it's Elliott. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
Yeah, here we go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one downfield for Cooks. And he's into the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Cowboys will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. On 2nd down, Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. After a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. Back to the air is Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Purdy gonna put it up again. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense and veteran Brandon Cooks getting set for this next possession. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10.
Here we go!
Pistol now for Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
The only way the quarterback has time to allow that receiver to go that far to get open is if the big boys up front do their job. I mean, the protection was excellent. The quarterback had all the time in the world to let his wide receiver work open, and when you can pass protect like that, you're going to generate a lot of big plays.
Dak can throw it here on first down. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll come up to third and 3.
Yeah, here we go! Hey, check!
They'll run. Down late. Try to get to the line quickly. They'll give it to Elliott. Into space. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, 47. Yeah!
Prescott. That one taken in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let go.
They'll go play action. Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Here we go. 26.
They'll run here. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
They'll keep it on the ground. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
They'll stick to the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Second and 11. On play action. Here's Dak. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. Third and 5. Prescott now. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Not much room to speak of. They'll take this to the 11. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's Elliott. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable third down. Elliott. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
They'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Again in the air for Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's Purdy again. He's got it at the 7. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Now, 2nd and goal. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
One last shot now for Purdy. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time. Down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win? The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 46, 46, 46.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And this will be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A huge play there in overtime. And even 30 yards.
All right, listen, Mike, there's just certain guys in this league that just have better arm talent than others, and this is a perfect example why. Not every quarterback in the NFL can make this throw, and man, that was impressive.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
26.
Straight ahead, it's Elliott. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. We'll try and hurry to the line here. Prescott on 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Elliott out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, kill! 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a 1st down.
Here we go! That's it! 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
That is caught. He got it. And that's a game winner here in overtime.
Touchdown, Dallas.
it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
PlayStation